Welcome to the Ashlee After Show. It's edition 479. Adorned by Michael Franzese. Is that a good mob voice?
That's pretty good.
It's a good mafia voice. Godfather. Do you know I've never seen The Godfather?
You gotta be kidding.
Am I out of control or what?
I don't think I know anybody that has not seen The Godfather.
I know.
You gotta go. That's first order of the day.
Do you kind of want to push me down a flight of stairs full of knives or what?
No, we don't.
How's that work? I don't.
We don't do that.
If you would like to see Michael Franzese speak, he's probably one of the most inspirational speakers I've ever had the privilege of coming across. And it's because he has an insane story. Because he used to be the Godfather. Or something like that. But he seriously has changed his life around and now is going around and speaking. And I mean, look at, like if you listen to the podcast, Boston Rob really, is affected and inspired by your story. I mean, talk about, that must feel good.
It is. I mean, I've done a lot of things in my life, but, being an encouragement to people is the best feeling in the world.
Oh my gosh.
There is this thing that it's better to give than to receive, and I certainly experienced that. It's great.
Yeah, and my dad always taught me there's givers and there's takers in the world, and you're a giver, and it's commendable because people like Rob, you're really changing their lives, but he's actually going to be speaking, if maybe you would like to hear him, Station Church, Carlsbad.
10 a.m. Sunday, this Sunday, day after St. Patrick's Day, and we invite you all down. It's going to be a great time. Going to hear some mob stuff, but better, you're going to hear really how somebody can be transformed in their life and go on to lead a great life, and we give God all the credit for that.
100%. I'm the same way. I actually just got this new tattoo.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Like that, yeah.
See my tattoo?
So now you could be one of us, and we all had tattoos.
Yeah, I just got out of the mob too, and it was cut and dry there for a sec, but I'm out now, and I got the tattoo. No, I'm just kidding. I can't even imagine what it would really be like to be in the mob, and then to go from that to normal life. That's got to be some kind of an adjustment. I can't wrap my head around it.
That is a big adjustment. I mean, it took me years really to, to shed who I once was, because when you're part of that life, I mean, it's who you are, inside out and everything else, and you have to make a total transformation in your life, but it's good once you do it.
What do you say, too, because when we had him on 4 years ago, interviewed you for the Ashlee After Show, went on YouTube, actually got quite a few hits, like more hits than most my work gets, but some people were haters. They're like, screw that guy, and he's a poser, and we're saying some really mean, weird things that I thought was a little bit off base. Have you gotten that response ever before, and why do you think people are reacting like that? That's a weird way to respond to someone who's trying to do good.
I don't really get those responses directly, but I got to tell you, you want to see mean responses, look at the New York papers.
Ugh.
And see the comments that people make about, just people that have stories of pain or whatever in their life. Some people are just like that. I mean, you got to pray for them, and you can't. You got to have thick skin in this thing, because if you're not criticized, I believe you're not doing the right job.
I agree.
So you're going to get it from both sides, and,
yeah.
and it's not that it's not troublesome, because you feel bad for those people.
Yeah.
That what kind of heart do they have? What kind of mind do they have? And me, those are the people that I'm encouraged to try to speak to and let them understand. Don't be so upset, because if you're struggling in your life, there is a way to make things better. And that's really the message too.
Yeah, I find it odd, people have their causes, and your cause is to try to help people, and then, these people's cause is to hate on someone trying to help. It doesn't add up to me. I'm like, I don't understand. I'll never understand it.
There is a saying that is pretty profound. It takes all kinds of vegetables to make vegetable soup. So, you never know what people are thinking, but like I say, you can't worry about it.
Yeah, no, that's a great attitude to have. Well, now in terms of normal life, do you watch reality TV? Do you like CSI? I mean, do you get to watch TV, or are you just always so busy?
I don't watch a lot of television.
No.
I'm big on movies and sports. I'm a big sports guy, and I do that. But yeah, I'm involved in reality TV. I'm doing a television show with H2 about the history of the mob. It's going to be, I think, a good show. I'm hosting it. And, so I'm into, don't ask me about Mob Wives or Jersey Shore or anything like that. It's just, it drives me nuts.
Is Mob Wives accurate?
Oh my God. That is just,
worst show ever. Worst show. I won't even watch that, and I watch all reality TV, and I'm even above Mob Wives.
That's more fantasy than any reality show on television. Trust me.
It's so bad.
Not even close.
Cool. Are you playing March Madness?
I am.
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Who you got winning?
I don't know. I'm a New York York guy, so maybe Syracuse. But I also visited Mizzou lately, and I like those guys a lot. So, you know, the problem is I visited all these universities, and I get close to the coaching staff and the players, so it's hard to pick somebody. I like everybody.
You get invested.
And I'm not gambling anymore. If I was gambling, I wouldn't like anybody but the team that I want. But it's cool. It's a great time of the year. But I tell you this, on the street, bar none, it's the biggest betting season of the year. It's not the Super Bowl. It's not the World Series. It's March Madness.
I love it. Yeah. I'm going to go do my bracket right now. In fact, I got to go, Michael. Thanks for coming on. It's always great to see you.
Always great.
Station Church, Carlsbad, 10 a.m. Sunday. Go see him.